Hey guys, it is 4:15. It's Wednesday. Today is the day I went and did that other interview and my fingerprinting and stuff like that. I have not updated y'all all day, not even picked up the camera because I had so much going on. I went and did the fingerprinting first thing this morning, and then in between that and everything else, I had to go to that interview, and while I was waiting between the two appointments, I ran into Ollie's. They didn't have a ton of time, but I ran into Walmart. They didn't have anything at Walmart. I just went in to get some, I kind of looked at the toy stuff, but I just wasn't 100% sure on what I want to get yet. It's juice.
What juice?
You have juice.
Mine.
I wasn't 100% sure. I'm leaning toward dinosaurs with Mason, but I haven't decided. But I got some lunch while I was in there, like a wrap. And then I have picked up some books. I decided I wanted to get them each a book or two for Christmas. I think I definitely want to get Mason a dinosaur book and maybe Cooper another book. But I did get them like some type of art book today and a regular book, so I'll show you those in just a minute. I think we're going to take that vegetable soup because I froze some of it out of the freezer, and we're going to do that for dinner. And tomorrow I have to go, I have a job offer with the other place, which I'm leaning towards, but I have to go shadow in the morning for a few hours, and then we'll decide if I'm going to take the job. And then I have testing tomorrow afternoon to get my placement scores for college. So I'm going to take you along with this tonight. I've still got a little bit of cleaning up to do that I would like to get done, but I am very tired and I have to be out of here at 6 in the morning. So we shall see what all I get done tonight. And yeah. All right, so for Cooper's book, he loves the song Jolene by Dolly Parton. Can you play Jolene? Can you play Jolene? Can you play Jolene? Can you play 9 to 5? So they had this book. I thought it was kind of girly, but he loves Dolly Parton's songs. So I thought, Cooper's not a big reader. He doesn't really care for reading, but I've been trying to encourage it because his scores at school, he has straight A's except for reading and English. So I'm trying to encourage the reading a little bit more, which is why I'm going to get them a stack of books for Christmas to go in their pile. Mason is just whining. He didn't get his full nap out today. But it was only $3.99, normally $17.99 at Ollie's. And it's Dolly, the story of Dolly Parton and her big dream. So I thought he could learn all about the lady that wrote Jolene in 9 to 5. So since I decided to do a stack of books for Cooper, I'm doing a stack for Mason too. And I wanted to get Mason some dinosaur books, but they didn't have any, so I'm still going to be on the hunt for some more books. But they had this one called Hattie Peck. It was $1.99, and it's a hardcover, which is what we need for him. And it's a story. It says a story about family and love by Emma Levy. So I got that one for Mason because he loves chickens, so I knew he would love that book. And they had these scratch and draw. It comes with the little pen and the whole book. So they were $2.99 each, so they only had 2 different ones. So I was like, these would be perfect to go in for the boys in their book stacks. So construction site and things that go. I don't know which one will get what, but that's the books I have so far. I'm hoping to get them like 2 more books if I can find something that I think they'd really be into, if not more. We shall see what I end up with. But I did not update y'all, but look at my gift room. I didn't get to finish filming Mason's stuff, so it's okay. But, oh, some bunch of stocking stuff for ornaments. My paper, because I've already been wrapping gifts. All of Cooper's has been filmed. I have not finished his gifts. A lot of these are like, one of these has a pair of boots in it. One of them has an outfit. So they're not many toys. They're mostly clothing and shoes, but that is Cooper's pile so far. It's the next day. It's already almost 12 o'clock. I'm at my mom's office. We're fixing to go and have lunch together when she gets off at 12. Well, she didn't get off. She gets lunch break. I went this morning and did the shadowing at the vet clinic. And honestly, I absolutely loved it. I knew I loved animals, but I would have never assumed that I could do the nasty stuff, injections and stuff like that, and I actually was able to tolerate it pretty well. I had to well, not help, I kind of just observed today a euthanasia, which is so sad. It just didn't sit right with me, you know. But it was a severe case where the mama dog, and I can talk about it because it's not humans. The mama dog was pregnant. She was like 12 to 15 years old, and she had puppies. Well, 3 of them didn't come out, and it was either a C-section, and they were like 90% sure she wasn't gonna make it through. And so the owners decided to do euthanasia on her. So it was kind of sad. But I was very surprised that I was able to handle it very well. I wouldn't have expected that from myself, because I really don't like dealing with death, but I guess it's a little bit different with animals. It still kind of breaks your heart at the same time. So I'm just waiting on an offer from them. If I get an offer from them by tomorrow, I'm going to be taking it. I'm going to take it over the daycare. For one, it's better pay. Number 2, it's family friendly. And number 3, I just really enjoyed it. It just seems like a job that I would absolutely love. So prayers for me that I get a call back. By the time you see this video, I'll know if I'll have a call back or not. But prayers for me that I do get a call back and that it's going well by the time you see this video, if I end up getting that job. If not, I'm going to go ahead and go with the daycare position. So yeah, just waiting on Mom, and yeah, I'll update y'all later. So y'all, I am home. I got the phone call. I got an offer for full time. So I will start next week on Tuesday. I was hoping Monday, but it's gonna be Tuesday. So I'm super excited. So yeah, we just got home. I went into Ollie's because I had a little bit of spare time today. I wanted to kind of, when I went in the other day, I didn't really have much time to look. And I kind of just wanted to look around with a little bit of extra time today because I was kind of rushing through yesterday. I went through, looked at all the books again, the toys, and just stuff they had. And there was something, I needed some laundry detergent anyways. So I didn't end up getting any toys. There was just not really anything that's on my list for them that I still want to get. But I did find some books, and then I ran into Goodwill looking for like 2 things. They didn't have what I was looking for, but they had another book for Cooper. So I think maybe 1 or 2 more books per kid, and then I'm gonna be done with books. Just because I want to get them a mix of books they can read and books that they can do for their age level. So I'll show you what I got. I showed you yesterday's, but I'll show you the ones I got. And I also ran into Dollar Tree, so I'll show you that as well. So the one thing at Goodwill was 49 cents. The kids' books are 49 cents. It has a 99-cent sticker, I'm assuming, wherever they may be a garage sale or something. But it's Inside Out. I don't think the kids have ever seen that movie, so I might try and find that movie because I like to put a movie or 2 in their stocking every year, and I haven't done that yet. So I might see if I can find Inside Out to go along with this book for Cooper, but I thought he would absolutely love this. We've been working on emotions with both of my kids. I think it's something very essential for them to learn, is how to regulate emotions, and I'm one of those people that it is okay for my children to be upset. They might get in trouble. But it is okay for them to question while they're in trouble. I understand that kids are going to have tantrums and things like that, and that's okay. It depends on where the place and where it's coming from. Just not the place, but where it's coming from a lot of times, and you try to get to the bottom of it. So I thought this book on emotions would be really good for Cooper and Mason as he gets older. But it's Inside Out, the Emotions Survival Guide. It says how to deal with how you feel, and it's super cute. It's never been written in, so it's like kind of a journaling type book. It explains the emotions like joy, sadness, disgust, fear, anger, and they have all the contents. All About Me, joy, goes all over all the emotions, family, parents, crushes, friends, silly stuff, setting goals, hobbies. So like it says, hello to you, yes you. Why don't you list some of the most special things about yourself here? And there's 1 through 5. Your name, a place for your photo, your age, birthday, things like that. Joy, things that make me happy. Just, it has different things that you can work on. Who's your best friends? What do you think is gross? What do you think is really, really gross? What kind of changes do you want to make? So I feel like it's a really good personal growth. He might be a little small for it, but I think it'll be fun. And we can definitely do a few pages and then save it for when he gets a little older. And it'd be a super cute little book to save for him to look back at when he's older. And it would also help with his writing, which we really need to work on. And then his writing is really good, but it's comprehending what he's writing. And then for Mason, I found him 2 books. I still want to find a dinosaur book, and I need to find him like a workbook because he doesn't really have a workbook, and I feel like that'd be really good for him, even if it's like just a coloring book. But I found 2 Disney baby books for him. He loves Disney. So this one was $2.99, and it's Disney Baby, Only One You, and it has like the Philly things. So it's a super cute book, and I knew Mason would love that. And then this one is Disney Baby Peek and Play, and it was $1.99, and it's got counting, so really educational. I try to get books that are educational or talk about feelings, just something that's really, that they can actually use in their day-to-day life. Colors, so I thought this was a really good age-appropriate book for him. Opposites, they have farm sounds. So I just thought this would be a really good book for Mason. They also have Best Friends. And then for Cooper's other 2 that I picked up, like I said, I was in a rush the other day, so I didn't even see these. This was $1.99. It's Highlights, Reading and Writing. Big fun practice pad, and it just has a bunch of pages, and they had a bunch of them, but I kind of looked through, and I feel like this one will be really good for him. And then he loves Dr. Seuss and Grinch and Cat in the Hat, so I thought he would love this book as well. It was $4.99. It's got 300 activities, and it's for kindergarten, which is what he's in. It includes math, phonics, reading, exploring emotions, spelling, vocab, science, and problem solving, plus stickers. And it's just a ton of pages. So I think that one's going to be a fun one for Cooper as well. He also likes doing workbooks, so I think those will be fun to really just work on his reading. And then the laundry detergent, I've never tried the Fab, and it's in Love Duet, Lotus, and Lilac. It was $4.99, so I thought I'd try it out. I was going to go to Walmart, but I didn't feel like it, so I picked that up, and that was a pretty good deal. It says it's 88 loads. I'll probably only get about half of that because I do big loads, but for $5, that's still not a bad deal. But that's all that I picked up, but I still have Dollar Tree to show y'all. Fix and switch out some laundry, figure out what we're doing for dinner, then I'll show you Dollar Tree. Alright, so for Dollar Tree, I think I spent like $13. They have these new containers. They're called coffee dispensers. It comes with the lid. They're actually more sturdy, like thicker than the other containers. But they come with a scoop. I obviously don't need the scoops. I'm not using them for coffee. I got 3 of them. I'm going to use 1 for cookies that are open in like a package that we need something to put them in instead of wasting Ziploc bags. 1 for rice. And I don't know what the other one's going to be for, but I know I can always use more containers. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up a 3rd because I'm going to regret not picking it up. So I did pick up 3. I'll be on the lookout for those. Those are really nice. Then our popcorn buckets that we had. And where it went. So I got a new popcorn bucket for the kids because they love to eat it out of the little bucket. And then I got 2 of these jars. They're the bigger mason jars. They are $1.25. I got 2 of those, and I'll explain to you that in just a minute why I got 2 of those. Some ibuprofen because I don't have any pain medicine in the house. When we did that bombing, I got rid of all the medicine in the house, so I needed to restock. Some Tylenol. You get 30 of the ibuprofen and 40 of the extra strength Tylenol. 2 little candy bars, a Milky Way and Babe Ruth. I was feeling snacky. And then I got this tube confetti. They're just little pieces. I don't think I'm gonna use the green, but if you can see how big these jars are. I'm not washing them out. I'm not using them for food. But I wanted to let you know my train of thought. Since I'm taking this job, and I already told y'all about what happened with one of the dogs today, it's kind of discouraging when things like that happen. So I thought I would have 2 jars. And I have blue and pink, girl, boy, for dogs or cats, whatever I deal with. And I'm gonna have one for fatalities, ones that I lose that I take care of, and ones that are either born in my care or they come in really bad. And they're saved. Like, we had 3 in there today that were in there for really bad conditions. So I thought doing that would be more uplifting because I know I'm going to have more that are saved than are lost. So I thought that'd be a good thing to look back on and just have for myself. And so when I do have a bad day, I can look and look. You're making a difference. You're not just losing, but you're winning with all the ones you're saving. So I got that to kind of reflect on. I saw it on a video of a nurse that did that with her patient. I think she was a labor and delivery nurse or something like that. So every girl and boy that was born, she had a jar, and every girl and boy she lost, she had a jar. And so I thought it'd be a cool idea for me to do that with pets, because I feel like it can be discouraging, and it's gonna get discouraging when things like that happen. But just coming home, looking at that, knowing that I've saved more lives than lost, I think will be really uplifting for me and a good keepsake. So that is all for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.